South African women face an epidemic of assault, rape and murder, but abuse can take many forms. My next guest wants mental and economic abuse of women to also be addressed. She says many women who earn an income don't have control over it, or their partners incur high levels of debt in their names, effectively penalizing their future and ability to move on. Moeshfieka Botha is the head of research and consumer education at National Debt Advisors. She joins me now to discuss financial abuse and the ways to fight it. Moeshfieka, I've mentioned some of the red flags in that introduction, but flesh that out for us a bit more. What should people be looking out for?
Morning. Something that has to be said is that many women are not aware of the red flags. Many women who are in a financially abusive relationship don't recognize it as such, which is the pattern of many forms of abuse. Also, many women seem to think that if they have a partner who takes control of the finances, it's a good thing. It's somebody wanting to take care of them. And yes, in a good, solid, functioning relationship, that is just that, but not in a dysfunctional, abusive one. We have to look also at the fact that we are looking at economic sabotage of women. There are men currently out there who are stopping their partners. There are partners who are being stopped from going to an interview, going to look for a job, going to find any sort of income, making them completely financially dependent on their partners. And when women especially are completely financially dependent, they stay in an abusive relationship. So we have to start watching out for all these signs. We have to start empowering ourselves and saying, okay, let me, if I'm a woman and I have accounts and credit agreements in my name, let me start getting the correspondence coming to me. Let it not go to my spouse. Let me know exactly where I am in my financial space. As women, we should know that all consumers in South Africa are entitled to a free credit report from every credit bureau in the country once a year. We should be making the effort to go and get that credit report. Have a look at what our debt exposure is, so that we know this is what my credit worthiness is, this is what my debt exposure is, this is who I owe, this is how much I owe. We need to start taking control of our finances, albeit in the smallest of ways.
Moeshfieka, I've only got about a minute left with you. Love is blind. Sometimes people don't even notice something is wrong. What are the financial protections you should take when you get into a relationship, and what are the things you should not do under any circumstances, whether things are good or not?
I think in the only minute that I've got left, do not incur debt for your partner, because no matter how much love may be blooming right now, when the relationship sours, if a relationship sours, you are going to find yourself with debt incurred by you on your identity number, on your profile, that you are going to be responsible for. So be very, very careful in incurring debt for the sake of love.
Moeshfieka, thank you so much for your time. Unfortunately, I have to cut that short. I think it's very worrying that you said that many people aren't even aware of the red flags, and hopefully this will shed some light on that. Moeshfieka Botha of National Debt Advisors.